Hi, it's Kathryn Dager here. And I want to share 3 keys to engage your team, bring out their best, and keep the momentum going so you can have a lot of profit, a lot of increased sales, and that you can feel great every single day. And why this is so important to me is because I have worked for these 33 years with hundreds of organizations and business leaders who frankly burn themselves out. In fact, when I'm in conferences or speaking, I ask all the business owners, what percentage of your life is about work, either thinking about it or doing it? And you can hear the gasp. And they say, oh my gosh, and I wonder what you're thinking, what's your number? Because the number I get back almost every time is 80%. And what that means is 80% of their life is about work. And then when it's not going well, what percentage does it consume? You're right, 100%. They can't get this out of their mind. Well, what kind of a quality of life is that? And so for me, I've found all kinds of great ways to actually shift all of this so that you can have balance in your life and you can have the team performing so that it really is working for you. And the work environment is so important because if it's toxic, your customers feel it. It changes their shopping habits. They don't want to stay. The team gets dysfunctional, and then it's a bigger mess to put it all back. So here's key number 1. Build a culture based on trust. And what I'm going to recommend you do is reverse engineer that. Ask your team, what breaks trust? What are some of the things we do? And there's so many that really break trust. And the truth is, if you don't build it back, it starts to deteriorate the relationships. So it's things like when people show up late, or they're gossiping, or they're not listening, or they don't even look at you when they walk in the room. That breaks trust. So what I like to do is go the other way. Well, what will build trust back? First of all, participation, making and keeping agreements. I call these ground rules. Making and keeping agreements, coming in with a smile on your face. In fact, one of my clients is so funny. She says they come in with a frown on their face. I say that to them, you know what, go outside and reboot or go home. So to me, this is beautiful because the culture is so important. We don't want to change the fish like in a fish tank when it gets murky. You change the water. You change the ground rules. You make sure everybody knows how to build trust back when it gets broken. So it's very powerful. And the second key is create daily rituals that encourage communication and collaboration. And it's so easy. Communication is the glue that holds teams together and relationships together. So have morning huddles or huddles each day to set the tone for the day. Do a different type of huddle every day. Like Monday can be something about planning, and Tuesday can be product knowledge. And also invite your employees to create a huddle so that they're really engaged. And you can get dozens and dozens of great topics to do if you go through your employees. And you know what you can do to really dazzle it up is get some dumb things, hokey prizes, like go to orientaltrading.com and you can get silly things by the dozens for like $5. And so those little prizes, when you see people doing well, they love it. Or stars, people go crazy over something spontaneous. So that to me makes a huge difference, and you can change it up. It can be really great. And the third key is to train a team of mentors to be the keepers of the flame, so that these are people that aren't necessarily managers, but they're the go-to people that your staff goes to for support. And we want them to be your core team members because we want them to also help to illustrate what does good look like. What are the standards? And we want to have people in place to reinforce the standards all the time. So you can get something cool for them as a token of appreciation. But once people are mentors to other people, it really puts them into a whole different level of commitment, and it's so beautiful. So I hope these tips were practical and useful for you. And for 33 years, we've been working with hundreds of companies all over the world and creating these cultures. So if you'd like to get on a short call with me so that we can see what I can do to support you, let's talk. I can show you new ways to be highly productive and leverage your team so you can serve more people, make a bigger difference, and make more money with less effort. So I have a link in the bottom, the button. Just hit the button, schedule a time to talk with me. I'm here to support you in having the life that you really enjoy at work, and also to create an environment where your customers can't wait to see you every time, your employees love to come to work every day, and you create a momentum. So let's do that. I can't wait to talk to you. So hit the button and schedule a time to speak with me. Thank you.